What up, y'all? It's Gally. We're scheming on Tesla. What else will we be doing? The stock's down. I'm more bullish than ever. I've been buying Tesla stock. I feel like it's 2018 again. Everyone's saying Elon's losing it. You know, people are getting fired. Layoffs are happening. Deliveries are down. The stock is crumbling. Everyone reading the mainstream medias. My parents' friends are like, oh my God, did you hear Tesla doesn't even have any new cars coming out? And I'm like, have you heard of the Cybertruck? All right, all jokes aside, though, we got a scheme on Tesla stock. I mean, things are heating up, and I'm excited. Why am I excited? Because, how many times do we get to believe the contrarian? How many times that Tesla is going to be the biggest company in the world is that contrarian? Tesla's worth $1 trillion. They're worth $1.5 trillion. They're going to take over the world. That was 3 years ago. Now we're worth under $500 million, but the Cybertruck's out. FSD's closer than ever. Optimus ahead of schedule. Robotaxi event on 8-8. Elon Musk. Layoffs, Drew Baglino left, Rohan Patel left. Is that good? Is that bad? It's a bummer to see them go. Shout out to both those people, actually, because Drew is awesome. I've actually met him in person, and he's like just legendary dude. Huge shout out to Drew. Rohan, just been following him on Twitter and X and reading all his stuff. Amazing. But what is this telling me? Elon Musk, first of all, those guys have worked at Tesla 18 and 8 years respectively. Working at Tesla more than 2 years is insane because you're literally like sacrificing work-life balance. It's just you go hard. You go insanely hard, and you learn a ton and you make a huge impact, but you're going to burn out. And so it's the natural flow. Elon wanted to switch up the organization. This happens every few years. That's what's going on with Tesla and the layoffs and stuff. But the flip side, the contrarian take on that I thought was so interesting is this shows, and the whole thing, my biggest skepticism is Elon still involved in Tesla? This Delaware judge is totally messing with shareholder democracy, reversing this vote we did 6 years ago to get Elon paid for bringing us to $50 billion to $500 billion, making shareholders, Americans, taxpayers, the economy, hundreds of billions of dollars of wealth, maybe more than that when you think about the derivative effects. Yet he gets riddled of his pay package. I don't know what kind of communist dictator governmental control country we live in, but that's some bullshit, and I'm pissed off about it. So it's just to dive down in that, and I want to make more episodes about how messed up it is that this courts are taking Elon's pay package, because that's something that shareholders voted to approve, 73% approval, with Elon and Kimball excluding themselves from the vote. We already approved the pay package, so the fact they took it away is bullshit. And why is that a big deal? Because Elon Musk is, the reason why we're investing in Tesla, the world's greatest value creator, engineer, bringing stuff to market, Archimedes times Da Vinci in his heyday, who's actually bringing his inventions to life. And I want him running the company. I think he's the one that's going to take us to 10 trill. He's the one who's going to come out of Optimus with his left pocket. And when everyone else is thinking they're a car company, now we've got a humanoid robot with an unlimited 10 trill, 100 trill market potential, changing humanity forever, Black Mirror-esque moment happening. That's all alpha that comes from the leader like Elon Musk. So it's important that we get Elon Musk on board and motivated. He wants 25% of the company. Now he's got 10. Delaware judge takes it away. They're just re-put out this thing to essentially reincorporate. They want to basically have a revote and reincorporate in Texas. And they put out this whole document. They had this whole website, which is super interesting. Really pumped that Tesla did that. They actually even shouted out the retail shareholders, which I thought was super dope. And have all these institutional shareholders were saying how messed up it was that basically the board took this away. So that's a huge bummer. Let me see if I can find that. Anyway, you should just read this. There's a 73% approval, 100% at risk. Elon Musk made no money unless the company doubled. So my biggest concern is we need to get Elon motivated and have him back leading the company if we want to protect our values. So the fact that this shakeup move is happening shows to me he's doubling down his commitment on Tesla. I think the scheme here with Elon and the board of directors behind closed doors is, look, we're going to move this thing to Texas. Austin, our HQ is now in Texas. Texas is a lot friendlier to us. Once we're in Texas, we can do what we want with the company. We can get Elon to 25%. That's going to get him motivated to take us to the next phase of growth. This is all going to take a year or two to play out, but that's what's happening behind the scenes. Elon Musk, he knows he's going to get it done. He's assuming he's going to get it done. He is fulfilling and moving what he said, balls to the wall moment for Tesla to bet on autonomy. So him firing 2 executives, increasing his direct reports, going hard on a massive new, insanely ambitious and difficult project for Tesla does not sound like he's checking out. That sounds like he's doubling down. That sounds like he's more in it than ever. So I took a moment to step back and actually just got on this conference call. Shout out to Aiden and Joe, where and I was just like, you know what? The crazy thing about this layoffs is I think it actually makes me feel better about the number one risk of Tesla stock, which is that Elon's checked out. And I'm like, he doesn't seem checked out. He seems more Elon than ever. And that's huge. I've been driving version 12.3 of my FSD car around Seattle. I used it just yesterday to get me through traffic. It's like a slow boil. We've been waiting for FSD to get good for 4 years, and now it's closer than ever to achieving autonomy. Elon's got the full line of sight, and everyone's forgot about it, and the Tesla stock's crashing. They've just launched the Cybertruck. It's funny because I'm at these family friends dinner last night, and they're like, Gally, we heard Tesla has no new models coming out because the mainstream media is like, the Model 2 is canceled. The car that doesn't exist, that Tesla's never announced, is now canceled. It's all BS, but that's the headline. And then Tesla's got no new cars. How are they going to get growth? Their new model's canceled. It's like their new model. Tesla has no. What? Have you heard of the Cybertruck? Like, the Cybertruck is also out. It is the most jaw-dropping, game-stopping product you have ever seen in real life. It's art with wheels. It's insanely functional with the covering tonneau thing that makes it so it's like a trunk that protects it from the weather. You can put your cargo, your gear in there. You can plug stuff into it. It's a massive power bank. It is. I cannot describe how beautiful and functional the Cybertruck is and how it has captured the je ne sais quoi, the zeitgeist of the internet. Every single brand in the world has a holy grail of marketing at the top of their marketing what's possible pyramid, and that is to get Kim Kardashian to post their thing on Instagram without paying her. That is the holy grail of marketing on planet Earth. And that is what Tesla has achieved, not just once, but multiple times. The new Future music video has got the Cybertruck. I'm sorry, but if you're sleeping under a rock, if you do not realize this is the biggest thing to happen in culture in this year, in tech, in just the world, in just bringing us into the future, is the Cybertruck. So I look at taking a step back of Tesla. The Cybertruck has been launched. It is more beautiful and functional and powerful than ever. They're going to scale this. Demand is insane. It has captured attention. FSD is closer than ever. Optimus, what I'm hearing is development's ahead of schedule. This is a 7-year program launching in 2027, 2028, pulled up to potentially 2025, 2026. Figure Robot, this company that has nothing. They started a year or two after Tesla to build their like Optimus, pretty much like a humanoid robot. This is the hottest company that you can get access to in the startup world, worth billions of dollars with nothing but a promise to try and compete with Tesla Optimus. That shows you how big the potential. That's just a random tangent, but I'm just trying to like paint the flavor of like Tesla stock is down, everything's horrible, but then in the reality, it's like, well, Optimus, their robot project, is #1 in the world at humanoid robot. Every other humanoid robot company that's trying to tackle Optimus is worth billions and the hottest company ever, but Tesla actually owns the leader in that space. So there's so many different layers to this situation here. And another thing I think is funny is this. Tesla Robotaxi unveil on August 8th. This is huge. First of all, Tesla has amazing events. This is going to be so fun. But what I also thought is interesting is Tesla has what's Tesla had in common from every one of its product reveals. Maybe the product gets delivered a little bit late, except for Model Y. But guess what? The other thing they have in common: every single Tesla product unveiling makes Tesla a shitload of money 10 years later. You fast forward 10 years or 5 years from every single product unveiling, they're making a huge amount of money. And so I don't know what they're going to unveil on 8-8. Is it a Robotaxi service? Is it an app that you can get with the current lineup? Is it the $25,000 car with autonomy built in? Is it a new model? Is it a service? I don't know. But whatever Tesla is planning to announce on August 8th, it's a product or service they don't have right now. And it's something that's going to make them a shitload of money. Those are the two things I know for sure. So I am getting fired up because the risk-reward pendulum for Tesla is lining up to be this incredible sweet spot. The company is in more stable financial position than ever. When we used to talk about Tesla struggling, the company was losing a ton of money. So now I'm going to dive into Main Street data here and just show y'all what I'm talking about. If we look at the max annual financials of Tesla, Tesla's been making money every single year. And last quarter, even though things have been going bad, they still made $2 billion and margins stabilized. So yes, deliveries are down. Yes, revenue is going to be about right here, $20 billion. Yes, their earnings might be break even or a slight loss. But remember, we're talking about a company who's transformed its balance sheet. This is a company with massive debt, almost no cash. Now their assets are through the roof, $30 billion, no debt. The equity is soaring. I mean, this is a rock solid company. The only way they could be in better financial position is if they had listened to me and gone all in on Bitcoin and held it, but it's all good. I know that was controversial. But anyway, the point being here is Tesla's not at risk of going bankrupt. They're in an extremely strong financial position. They have Elon's pièce de résistance is at the cusp of launching. 15 years in the making, Tesla's goal is to transform our roads, electrify and autonomize the world. So you start with this $200,000, $150,000 roadster, slowly bringing the cost down, perfecting manufacturing. Every single thing that Tesla learns goes into this new Model 2 or 25, sorry, not Model 2, Robotaxi. The Robotaxi. How to build a car, how to run it, how to make the batteries efficient, how to charge it. Everything that they've learned in 15 years of building the electric car, and millions of them, is going to be culminated in this one Robotaxi product. It doesn't matter any profit they made up until this point. The pièce de résistance, the final form of Tesla's electric vehicle technology, has yet to even hit the road. And I think that product alone is going to dwarf the earnings power of 20 to 30 billion that their current product lineup has in a perfect peak margin state. So we're looking at Tesla on the cusp of launching a product with 50, 100, hundreds of billions of dollars of earnings potential, with a $400 billion market cap, $500 billion market cap. So I'm personally getting more bullish than ever. I'm trying to, Tesla's been my number one investment. I'm still up 10 or 15x on the stock, but now the risk reward is changing. I think the sentiment is shifting. This is the time when I've been buying more stock, adding to my position, feeling aggressive about it, feeling pumped. I haven't been buying Tesla stock since like 2019. Until recently, until like this past year. Like this is the first time in years where I'm like actively deploying into Tesla. And, it's a company I've been following for 12, 13, 15 years now almost. And so I don't know, for just me internalizing, like that seems, that's why I'm fired up right now. Cause I'm like, I love your skepticism is my alpha. I love it. I just went to Austin and was at the Tesla factory, got rode around in Cybertrucks from Anwar Beck and Matt Holmes. Oh my God. I'm going to read to you this poem that I wrote about Austin because I know I'm reading my own poem here, but I posted it to Twitter. May Musk liked it. It kind of went viral, but I just want to read it to you because I feel like it sums up this future that Tesla's building that is going to truly transform America and the world, and how it's so much bigger than a stock on the screen, than a company, on how there is a movement that it's happening. All right, I'll read you my poem. One sec. Also, shout out to Moroccan Mint Tea. This is fire. Okay. Should I share you the text too? Nah, I'll just make it a surprise. Okay. Ode to Austin and Cybertruck. I'm on a flight back from Austin. I wrote this like 2 weeks ago, right after coming back from Austin. I'm on a flight back from Austin. It was my 4th time visiting the Tesla factory. The 3rd time I was able to enter the building. The pace of and that's not because I got kicked out. That's because the first time I went to visit the building was like a construction pile of mud. It didn't even exist. So I've literally been going there for like 4 years, and you can check out my videos of watching. Anyway, I didn't want to interrupt. But anyway, the pace of progress is astounding. The first phase of the building is 11 million square feet. They are already expanding. Tesla launched production in late 2022, and now just 18 months later is building 5,000 Model Ys per week and 100 plus Cybertrucks per week and ramping. Vertically integrated, built in America. The speed at which Tesla secures land, designs a factory, and ramps production at a profitable scale is hard to fathom. The Austin factory is a sculpture itself. Stretching for what seems like miles, it emerges from the Austin plains like an alien mothership, a steampunk plateau in the heartland of Texas, a beacon of technology and America's sustainable future, a showcase of our power and progress as the world's most advanced nation. Tesla Austin is an economic jewel, a gem of American 21st century capitalism. It looks like a massive Cybertruck, with solar panels that spell out Tesla on the roof. A fleet of 200 plus Cybertrucks sprawl across the parking lot as we make our way through the mud in a shuttle van to enter the factory. CGI IRL. A movie in real life. Seeing that many Cybertrucks with their dreadnought factory behind them glowing in the same brutal-esque Tokyo at midnight vibe on a gray Austin day, 'twas a powerful moment. The dawn of the Cybertruck era. The boldness of the Cybertruck's design cannot be understated. It is art. It is so different. It evokes powerful reactions from people of all walks of life. It is an icon. The decision to bet so many resources on a product that was so radically different from anything on the market took balls. That is courage. That is why Tesla and Elon Musk are great and will be remembered. They took risk. They had a vision. They got it done. The world will be different forever because of the choices they made. and the power moves they made. Avant-garde in the steel. How could you not applaud the launch of America's new manufacturing aesthetic and sustainability era? The Cybertruck is so alien yet so friendly to Mother Nature. A beast powered by sunlight. So powerful, so smooth, so silent, so rugged. She is functional beauty and otherworldly design that takes your breath away. Cybertruck will change more than the look of our roads. It changes the moment. A refreshing palate cleanser in a world starved of bold creativity. It makes me proud, excited, and inspired to be a part of the Tesla community. As a shareholder, customer, and citizen of the planet Tesla is improving, the Cybertruck has captured the minds of the zeitgeist. A Trojan horse to trick the masses into funding a sustainable future and having fun doing it. I sit in the Cybertruck, flying 114 miles per hour recklessly down a highway in the suburbs of Austin. I feel calm. I am floating. I am secure. I'm in a steel torpedo that is controlled effortlessly by alien powertrains and American batteries. Tesla makes land spaceships for humans. US dollars, Bitcoin, gold, food, NVIDIA GPUs, or matcha. I don't care what the currency of the future is, you'll need a hell of a lot of it to acquire a Cybertruck and whatever Elon will come up with next. Tesla products are useful. Tesla products are gorgeous. Tesla products are extremely energy efficient. These values are clear in every language. The power of Tesla changing our planet one vehicle at a time is palpable in Austin. The air is thick with excitement. Your imagination goes further in Austin. Dreams are bigger. Potential seems limitless. Elon Musk is blessing Austin with a multi-decade run of flourishing economic prosperity and lush innovation. Wealth is booming. In America, many places feel stale, tired, and falling behind other nations. Austin is the opposite. Something that makes your chest swell with pride as an American. A badass epicenter of progress, technological innovation, and culture. Elon Musk is like a Da Vinci of our time with unlimited resources to explore every invention he can think of. Joe Rogan has created the home of stand-up comedy in Austin and supercharged one of the world's most rapidly growing art scenes. Population is booming. The future is happening in Austin, the birthplace of America's next great icon, Cybertruck. Austin is alive, so alive. There is no better microcosm for the city's energy than two local superstar realtors, Anwar Beck and Matt Holm. They run the Austin Tesla Owners Club and know everyone in town. Anwar Beck and Matt make Austin feel like home for everyone in the Tesla community. Landing in Austin feels like Christmas Eve, being greeted with laughs, warm smiles, and excited gossiping about whatever Tesla and the Elon empire are up to next. The energy is electric from the moment you touch down. Thunder, pouring rain, or that Texas sunshine, it all feels perfect. The Cybertruck shines no matter what. Austin is Boomtown, USA. Everyone knows Austin for BBQ, but I love the tacos. It is taco heaven. Breakfast tacos, snack tacos, dinner tacos, late night snack tacos. It's all tacos all day in Austin, and I love it. Even within my simple order, the Al Pastor taco, there is a world of different vibes. From the bright red chili marinade to a greasy Las Trancas or classy chunks in a torta. The crunch of raw white onion, the flair of cilantro with a dance of lime. Ooh. It's hard not to be excited about Austin. This little superstar is growing up quick. The most powerful people in the world are placing their bets. The future is in Austin. 10 million people, tunnels connecting a sprawling utopia, briskets smoking, Neuralinkonauts roaming, Rogan's Mothership Comedy Club, the epicenter of global discourse, Musk Industries HQ is the empire that expands into the tens of trillions. If some bored guy in the future could go back to any place on Earth in any moment in time, Austin, Texas 2024 would be a hell of a pick. Anyway, that's my little poem about Austin. I mean, to add flavor to it, I can't even, it's hard. I don't even know what to say. I mean, I'll just give you a little snippet of like the drivetrain of the Teslas. When I got on the tour of the Austin factory and got to talk to this drivetrain person, was talking to us about the new drivetrain that they've developed. Every facet of electric vehicle technology is constantly improving in Tesla. They're constantly pushing the limits in terms of efficiency, progress. It is hard to fathom. Sorry. It's hard to like, I don't know. It's hard to put into words it's like and I often use this analogy that companies are like Pokemon. just because they're all different and they all have such quirky, unique characteristics, and I think it's hard to compare them. But Tesla as a Pokemon is growing so quickly. It's constantly evolving to new stages. It is like a weed that is growing so rapidly and powerfully, and it's hard to zoom out, you know, of Tesla delivering almost 400,000 cars in Q1, their seasonally weakest, as a bad quarter. That is, if you had told me that 5 years ago, I would have lost it. I would have been like, bro, that is a joke. That means we're delivering like 1.5, 2 million a year. That means Tesla's like on par with one of the biggest auto companies in the world. This was the impossible. So I guess I'll close it with this. How many times will we watch Tesla do the impossible? How many times will the critics say Elon Musk is wrong, say Tesla is going the wrong way? How many times will we sit there and listen to this bullshit discourse that couldn't have been more wrong? How many times will we ignore the story that Elon Musk has created one of the fastest growing, most value creating, most world changing, most inspiring companies ever? And we are witnesses to that and get to be shareholders in that movement. That is an amazingly optimistic, sunny, bright, positive movement and moment for humanity. And I'm stoked to be a part of it. And I just think the Tesla community is still so much like bigger and more powerful than people realize, and that this movement is still early, and that we have seen nothing yet, and that what Tesla is about to accomplish and their potential for robotaxis and Optimus will change it will look like what Tesla today will look like a joke. Elon Musk, we think he's changed the world, but he's done nothing compared to what he's about to do. And it's yeah. So I don't know. Anyway, that's my thoughts. I'm buying more Tesla stock. I'm scheming ways to get more. I'm more excited than ever. My visit to Austin was incredible. I'm fired up. Huge shout out to Tesla. Huge shout out to everyone working there. The layoffs suck. I feel for everybody who got laid off. And also huge shout out to Drew and Rohan for just, building the dream here at Tesla and committing their time and stuff. We really appreciate it from the community. Anyway, let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Am I going crazy, or am I just doing what I always do, analyzing Tesla, being bullish when everyone's bearish, getting that alpha? Your skepticism is my alpha. That's what I say to the haters. Anyway, see y'all next time. Rant over. Peace.